Welcome back. We're here live at the 2018 International Pizza Expo. I'm here with none other than Ajith Dharma, President and CEO of Fire Within and the Wood-Fired University, and a graduate of the Wood-Fired University. Jim, I met you there as well, didn't I?
Right. I met you there, it was the last one, or next to the last one.
Back in October, I think it was.
Yeah.
Now, Jim is a very accomplished chef, and he has visions of doing wood-fired cooking, taking it out to the masses, and he said this was some of the best instruction that he's ever had. And Jim, I actually sampled some of your pizza. That was some of the best pizza I'd ever had as well. So you've been around the corner, haven't you?
Yes, I have, but he's the one that taught me the most about pizza. With that book, you can start anything.
But I tell you what, Ajith, you turn out some great graduates, people that are looking for a strong stream of revenue. Sometimes they're chefs, like Jim. Sometimes they're just entrepreneurs. Sometimes they're retirees or military, ex-military. And really, in your workshops, you produce an environment where they can learn everything they need to know to operate a successful wood-fired catering business, don't you?
As you know, we just finished our 40th Wood-Fired University. In April, it's going to be the 41st. We've been doing this, Bill, over the last 9-10 years. So we take a lot of pride in adjusting the curriculum, making it relevant. So the promise of the Wood-Fired University is by the time they leave on that 2.5-day event, we give them the confidence for them to go back to their hometown and run their first event.
And in that curriculum is not only how to make the dough, how to make the pizzas, how to operate the oven, but also how to market your business, how to keep track of your expenses, how to make the most of your revenues. And when they leave there, they do have that confidence. In fact, February, I was there for the first time for that final day, and this is where all of the graduates got together and they actually served some nonprofits who came in. There was like 125 people who were eating pizza, and they said they loved it because they knew they could actually do it.
Every time when I see the group event, from setup to tear down, people who came to Colorado Friday night, they were very apprehensive. That gives me the biggest thrill. What that means is we have delivered on our promise. You and I know that there are a lot of schools that they would teach you how to make a pizza, right? There's great schools. We are the only company dedicate ourselves to educating the whole business concept. As you know, we have oven owner community of 750 plus oven owners in all 50 states. After that Wood-Fired University, they get the support of these other oven owners who have gone through the journey last 10 plus years. If they have any questions, any help, all they have to do is just dial in and ask that. And you see that in the community forum.
And I've met many of the owners, I've met many of the graduates like Jim, and in fact, you yourself had quite a prestigious honor bestowed upon you this past year as the 2018 Business Developer of the Year, and I believe there's a certain congresswoman in Colorado who really gave you big praises for literally helping hundreds of companies get their start. Is that right?
It was a quite humbling experience, Bill. It was a surprise. We do what we do day in, day out, really don't think about the impact. And something like that lets you reflect. Over the 12 plus years in the history of Fire Within, we have put thousands of people into business, right? And Tommy Garnick is a classic example that you will get the chance to talk later on. Tommy went through the Wood-Fired University about 10 years ago. He owns 4 of my ovens. He opened his restaurant 2 years ago, and he's opening his second and third location this year. So he employs 10 to 15 full-time employees, and that's a direct result of what Fire Within does. That gives me the strength to get up every morning at 4 o'clock. And so I have a lot of fun with this concept because we are putting people to, giving them the freedom of, lifestyle, and that's what we do.
Well, congratulations again on being named the 2018 Business Developer of the Year. And Jim, we have April Wood-Fired University coming up. A lot of people out there thinking about dipping their toe in the water, getting their own wood-fired mobile business started. What would you advise them about April's wood-fired class?
Two words, take it. It is the most amazing class I have ever been to in culinary. I just retired after teaching 20 years in a college, and this was the best organized seminar I've ever attended to. The handouts were the best. They even give you copies of the slideshow, so when you go home you can open up, oh, that's what he meant by that, or this is where I need to go to help. And then the other thing is the Fire Within book. Mine is right on the top shelf. Even after taking the class over a year ago, I still go back and refer to it because there's knowledge in that book you can find nowhere else, because I've tried.
And he's referring to Rolling in the Dough, which is said to be the most critical book you need for operating a successful wood-fired university. So, if you've been thinking about a wood-fired catering business, want to dip your toe in the water, the 41st Wood-Fired University will kick off when, Ajit?
It's going to be April 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's going to be in Denver, Colorado. If you are thinking about starting your wood-fired mobile catering enterprise this year, this is the time to sign up. We have few seats left. Just grab a seat.
And what's the best way for them to learn more? Your website?
Best place, yeah, www.firewithin.com.
Easy enough. From there, you'll be able to get your start, talk to one of his staff members, and get you a seat on the Wood-Fired University coming up. Tell you what, Jim and Ajit, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.